evening, everybody. Welcome to Nite at the Museum, number 150, episode 150. Looks like Bill's running behind, but he's coming.
He just showed up.
But, yeah, we have a good show. Hey, Bill.
Hey.
Yeah, we got episode 150. We made it. You made it.
Barely.
Yeah.
My truck broke down. My truck is no longer functioning.
Well, if you stop driving it all over the country.
Well, I can't. I'm born to drive.
I know. Born to drive. Anyway, we also have a great guest on tonight. Damian Fowler joins us for a little bit from Gator Mail Paintball.
Sweet.
Good evening.
Hello.
So, yep. Were you able to find any of Joe's wood laying around, Bill?
He had to work.
Yeah. All right. Well, these things happen.
Yep.
Well, we can still talk about it. And we got Damian, which is very familiar with it. And you got the museum coming up there at the Monte Casino.
Yep.
What date is that? April 20, what?
20, well, for me, it's the 24th till the 28th.
All right. So that's somewhere on that weekend there.
Yeah, it's like 25th and 26th, I think.
Okay.
But hang on, let me double check.
26. Yep, 25th, 26th.
Yep. Okay.
24th, so you can get there for the tournament, and then 25th, 26th.
Yeah, I get there Wednesday, so
Yeah.
I'll spend Wednesday and Thursday putting up the museum, and then we'll do other stuff.
Yeah, very nice.
Gonna have the chef there serving up the good food again.
Adam's Cook
Yep.
Shack?
Oh yeah, Adam. Oh
Man.
heck yeah.
It's worth going just for the food.
I know.
100%.
Now he's got that. He can cheat because he puts that food out there in that little refrigerator, and all you got to do is have a credit card or your iPhone and just Apple Pay or whatever, and get the stuff right out of the fridge.
I think that's fair. I think he's doing good work there.
Yep, it is. It's awesome.
Not for your wallet, but it's good for him.
It's convenience. You're paying for convenience.
Yeah. So that is coming up, and then the other event that the General Paintball Museum is going to is Cartoon Wars here at Future Ball in Michigan, and Damian is hosting that.
Woohoo!
So,
Yes,
hopefully-
indeedy. This coming weekend.
You ready?
Well, I mean, as ready as I can be. We have over like 250 total props made. We have 2 days worth of missions. It's going to be a lot of fun. We decided to incorporate some I guess a challenge course kind of for people that like to do rockets and first strikes and stuff, to where we're going to have we had a big 6-foot target banner made up, and they get to come up and they can earn points for their team by shooting rockets or first strikes, and depending on distance and which size target they're shooting at, they can earn points for their team and things like that. We are incorporating over lunch on Saturday a 3v3 tournament, best out of 3, side versus side. The team that wins overall best out of 3 gets their choice of starting side for final battle on Sunday. Just trying to do some stuff because we do get some tournament players that come up, and we do get players that like to shoot rockets and first strike. So we want to try to get stuff into the events. So those guys have fun too.
Yeah.
And of course, every event I put on, for some reason I have this fascination with trivia questions. So there'll be cartoon trivia questions that they can answer for points. And on top of that, we're having a costume contest where we're going to give away a couple award banners for the best costume for each team.
Nice.
Great. That sounds like it'll be a great time, and you'll have the museum there.
Yeah, we're going to have the museum. We got the museum raffle going on for a new dye i5 mask. We've been sharing that out. We'll have some photographers out there. Nova donated an N4, brand new N4 for us to give away. My one guy on the team does laser engraving, so he custom laser engraved the gun for the event. So somebody's going to be leaving and going home with that. Carbon, who is one of my who I have a dealership. I deal with Carbon. They sent me out a brand new Carbon lava mask to give away. HK sent me a glow ball Sonic Hopper to give away. I got a lot of neat stuff. A lot of giveaways for everybody. We're going to have a bunch of vendors up there other than the museum. Gator Mail, of course, will be there. Sweets and things. Zach and Lindsay from Mitten Tactical, they're going to be there. George Hay, of course, is going to be there with his stuff, and Roger from Team Tags. Infamous may be making an appearance, and we may have HK out there as well.
Sounds like a great lineup. A lot of work there. Yeah.
A lot of work.
I thought with paintball you just sat back and collected all the money. I didn't think there was any work in paintball.
You know what? I thought that too until I produced my first game a few years ago. And for some reason, I thought it was a really good idea to keep doing it. And 5 years into producing games, every time I do it, I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this. It's so much work. And then I go and I put on the game and I see everybody having fun and they're like, are you going to put on one next year? And it's like, yeah. And we get all excited about it. And then we go through all the work and we look at each other and we go, why are we doing this? And the answer is always the same. It's because everybody enjoys themselves. To see the young kids and even the older players out there having fun. And that's really, we kind of pride our games on being fun. This one was one of those, old school cartoons versus new school and, stuff that I can remember watching growing up, like original, old school Bugs Bunny and Tom and Jerry and Scooby-Doo against like these newer cartoons that I don't really know much about when you get into like Adventure Time and Rick and Morty and Bob's Burger, But I'm doing research. I've been watching some of these cartoons and they have some funny moments, but it's a lot different.
It's weird.
Than the funny of our cartoons back in the day, watching, the rabbit season, duck season, watching that on Bugs Bunny, you'd sit there and you laugh for hours, back in the day. And it's nothing like that anymore. The cartoon humor is so much different now. But everybody's really excited about it. We're getting Nomads and Mutant 313, and we got a lot of decent teams coming. We got some teams traveling from the East Coast coming out to play the event, which is really nice.
That's great.
That's great.
So hopefully, it looks like we're going to get a little bit of rain on Friday, but it looks like it's going to clear out and be good to go for Saturday and Sunday. So,
yeah. Jeff Thompson from the Booney Boys says, Joker, are you coming back to Canadian Legends?
that is a great question, and the answer is 110% yes. And I'm hopefully bringing some more of my guys this year. But even if they don't come, Gator Mail, me, my wife, and our two-legged adventure friend Trooper, will be coming back up to Canada because we had an absolute blast up there. So we will be coming back up. I'll be getting to see Martin from them guys. Martin's coming down to Living Legends. So I'll be getting to see him down there. I'm actually Legion Commander for Living Legends this year.
Yeah.
Martin Maltmacky.
What's that?
I said Martin Maltmacky.
Yep. I'm gonna be a Legion Commander for Chris on the Viking Red side this year. So that's gonna be that'll be a lot of fun. I haven't played Legends in a couple years, but let you guys know. I found out that I'll be getting presented with a Summit Award at Living Legends for Paintball Ambassador of the Year.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Congratulations on that.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was quite a shock. I did not realize that they were back in full swing and stuff, and I got reached out to, and can you come to Tampa? I'm like, that's like the end of the week, and they're like, yeah, and I'm like, no, I have to work.
Yeah.
So the committee decided they were going to bring the award up from Tampa and present it to me out at Living Legends, which I thought was really, really cool because Living Legends Health Survivors was our first big event, our first big field that we went to with Gator Mail 6 years ago. We went to Monster Game 6 years ago. It was our first big event, and it all started there with giving away Young Gun awards, Young Gun Gator Mails and stuff like that, and we haven't looked back.
Yep. I'm gonna try to make it to Living Legends for the museum to come on down. I think that's the only event that I plan on attending at Health Survivors this season because of our schedule. But, yeah, so that'll be great. I think Martin is also bringing some of Jeff's. He's got a few donations for the museum, and he's sending them with Martin down to Living Legends also. So hopefully we can meet up there too.
Very cool. Yeah, no, Martin and Jeff and those guys are awesome. It was cool when I went up to Canadian Legends last year and got to see those guys. Because again, that was the first time I played in Canada since like 1997 when I 97 or 98 when I played Skyball.
Yeah.
And it's such a much more laid back atmosphere personally up in Canada playing paintball than it is here. There's no yelling and screaming across the field. I didn't hear a single person complain about being overshot or anything. They'd get shot, they'd call themselves out, yell across, nice shot, and walk off the field. And I'm like, am I in a different dimension? Because I'm used to, you didn't get me screaming and everything else. And it was just so laid back. And I had an absolute blast. I went up there, took my Angel out, and people were looking at me like I was crazy. Like, what are you shooting? And well, the gun's about 10 years older than you are, little guy. And then you want to shoot it? And they're like, can I? And I'm like, yeah. And they'd shoot it. And they were like, oh my goodness. And
In your dreams.
I think I shot a case. I think I let them shoot my gun to the point where I shot a whole case of paint out of my gun, a bunch of kids. But they were having so much fun with it. And I'm just like, go ahead, guys, enjoy yourselves. It was great. Met a lot of new people up there, but ran into some people like Cliff. I haven't seen Cliff since I have played Skyball. And
It's that 2000, 2003, something.
It was like 97, 98 the last time I played up there. And it was really funny because he saw me and I introduced him to my wife because again, I haven't seen him in a while. And he looks at my wife and he goes, the last time I saw this guy, I'm reffing his team's game at Skyball. Off the break, he turns around and he shoots this guy, and right in the bad spot. And the guy just curls up fetal, and he goes, and Joker just did not stop and kept going. And I started laughing. I'm like, I can't believe you remember that. He goes, how do I not forget that? You are not a small guy. You shot the guy in his very private area. He curled up, and you were like, I'm gone, and you just kept going. I'm like, that. You know, that's the only game we won. That's the only match that we won the entire time we were there. But it was funny. Like, that was how many years ago, and he remembered that. He remembered that game, and I'm just like, I was amazed. I was amazed. Got to see Blair, of course, while we were up there. Like I said, met a lot of really, really nice people. They all treated us like we were Canadian, which was kind of really cool. It was definitely weird trying to figure out liters per gallon. I got out to put gas in the truck, and I'm like, I'm going to put like $50 in it. And I put $50 in. I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't look right. And it gave me like almost a full tank of gas. And I'm like, oh my, it's like $1.05 a liter. And I'm like, is that Canadian $1.05 a liter? I don't even know what's going on. So I just kept putting, as much as I could in my truck until we came home, and I put enough in to get me back into New York. And then I stopped at the first place I could stop and get gas and filled up in New York to get home. I was like, I can't compute liters. That totally boggles my mind.
Yeah. One day, if we could figure out the Border Patrol, maybe we can get the museum over there.
Oh, they'd have a field day with that. Like we got a hotel. Like I told my wife, I said, I'm not taking the camper. I'm taking my gear bag, my suitcase, our suitcase, the dog, our passports, and all the dog's information. We're not taking anything else because I wasn't taking any chances.
No.
Yeah, I know you said you had a hard time with getting your product registered to go to Canada.
Oh, it was, and then anything I take over, I have to pay a 5% per piece tariff based on the retail value of the product.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so I just decided, you know what, we're just going up. I had my pieces that I wore, and then of course there were people up there with gator mills, which was awesome. And so, and everybody's like, oh, they're here, go talk to them. And we took a bunch of orders, and I took care of them on shipping them up to Canada and stuff. And it was nice.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great. You got to go, and you're gonna head up there again. That sounds like a great time.
Yeah,
List of things. It's not that far from me, really.
6 hours. 6 hours to adrenaline.
Yeah. From your house?
Yep.
Yeah. So it's got to be closer than that for me. I have to look at that, but I know it's not that far.
Yeah, like it's about 3.5 hours for us to hit Niagara Falls from our house, and then it's another like 2.5 hours, basically straight north from Niagara Falls to Adrenaline.
Yeah, looks like I'm. Never mind. It's picking up Adrenaline Paintball in California.
Well, you want Melbourne?
Yeah. It seems like that one's a little bit further.
You'll end up in Australia.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Melbourne, Ontario.
Yeah. This all seems very nice.
I mean, if you end up in Melbourne, Australia, you can go see what's the kid's name that's always jumping
Connor.
on Fred's show? Connor.
I'll definitely have to see Connor. 3 hours, 7 minutes from my house.
That's not bad.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad at all.
No.
Gotta get through customs.
I drive that just to go eat lunch with Tim.
I know. This is why your truck doesn't run.
Yeah.
I know. That's what happens when you put 400,000 miles on a truck.
Yeah, that's
Oh
after
wow.
for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be something I have to do. Not this year. When is Canadian Legends?
September.
September.
I believe it's like 27th, 28th, or 26th, 27th, whatever that weekend is. Last
Now,
weekend in September.
Now, is that the metric September?
Yeah.
I go by the American September, so I don't know what the metric September is. I think the funniest thing that happened to us on the way up, like I'm driving, I get to the border crossing, and I pull up and I have my and Monica's passports ready, and I have all troopers' documents ready for him to come across the dog.
Yeah.
And I wind my window down. The border agent steps out of the booth, and she goes, where are you guys heading to? And I'm like, we're heading up to Melbourne, Ontario. What do you got going on up there? Paintball event. And she goes, how'd you hear about that? I'm like, ma'am, I've been playing paintball for 30 plus years. And she goes, oh, so you basically know pretty much everything. And I'm like, well, no, not even close. So I hand her our passports, and she looks at it. I said, here are for the humans in the car. And I said, here's for the non-human in the car. And she looked at me kind of funny. And she looked at the papers, and she goes, oh, it's a dog. And I'm like, yeah. She goes, can you wind your back window down? Now, Trooper's curled up in his bed. I wind the window down. He pops up like a prairie dog, and he looks at that lady, grumbles, and then turns around, turns his back to her, and lays back down like, I can't believe you just disturbed me for this. I'm dying laughing. And the lady's just shaking her head. And she goes, does he not have any front legs? And I'm like, nope. That's why he travels with us. And she's like, you guys are special. And I'm like, thanks. Nope, to be insulted or what? But we pull through and we start driving. I look down, and all of a sudden, all the signs are in kilometers per hour.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, I don't know how fast I'm supposed to be going. I said, what is 90 kilometers per hour in miles per hour? My brain. I mean, I never pay attention to anything like that because I live in the U.S. Not realizing on the inside of my speedometer
Yeah.
is the kilometers per hour. And it took 10 minutes of me driving, keeping up with traffic, to realize kilometers per hour were on my speedometer.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
I
tricky.
thought Monica was going to pee her pants laughing at me because I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. She's like, now what? I'm like, it tells me kilometers per hour.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. I was like, I can't win, but we ate good food. We had a lot of fun playing paintball. That's what it's all about.
Poutine when he was at Gateway Classic last, I think he said, you guys got to try this, and he made some poutine there in the field, and I said it's okay, and he's like, it's okay, it's a staple.
We had it from 3 different places while we were there. Monica had never had it, and I've had it before, and we had it from 3 different places, and she was like, this stuff is awesome, but I can already feel my arteries clogging, and I'm like, yep, but it's good.
Yeah. Well, you don't see Jeff and Martin dying, so it should be fine.
They probably don't eat that stuff. They probably eat that healthy stuff up there.
Yeah. Healthy.
And yeah, don't try to buy sweet tea. Sweet tea does not exist in Canada.
Doesn't exist in Michigan.
Monster in Canada, all the sugar contents in their sodas and their teas and stuff like that are all metered.
Yeah.
Huh.
I thought it was crazy. Like everything's metered, where down here it's not.
The more sugar, the better.
Yeah, up there, nope. Like their monsters have like half the amount of sugar up there than what our monsters down here do.
Yeah. they're trying to protect their citizens up there from sugar.
Eh.
I know. Europe is a little different too. When we were just over there, they
Oh
have
yeah.
Health options.
Yeah, you can't get unhealthy food there. It's just all healthy.
Oh, they still have McDonald's and stuff over there.
Yeah, but they do. They don't have the full menu that they have here. So I don't know. I just feel like it's a little different. But, yeah, well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just over in Hawaii and was checking on the Maui paintball and airsoft. It did not wash away in all the flooding,
Good deal.
but it was still there. I didn't get to play, but I did swing by and say hello on my way through.
Nice.
But
Sweet.
food there is expensive. I don't care what it is. Like
Did you buy any
Whopper-
spam?
Yeah, Spam's expensive. Whoppers are expensive. McDonald's, everything's expensive.
I heard bacon's like $14 a pound over there.
Yeah, it's pricey. A Whopper with cheese and bacon is $25.
Would you like to upgrade that? Would you like to supersize it?
Couldn't afford it.
Can't afford to supersize.
I don't know. The way they're going with keeping raising minimum wages, it's going to be like that here soon.
Yeah, sadly, definitely sadly.
They just passed, the House here just passed to increase Pennsylvania state minimum wage from $7.25 to $15. And everybody's like, yeah, that's awesome. And I'm like, no, it's not, because everything that you get is going to have to increase in price so they can pay these people to not do their job.
Yep.
Let's pay somebody at Walmart $15 an hour to not check us out because we do it ourselves now.
I know.
No, we don't. I refuse. If I've
It's
got to
crazy.
take myself out, I'm going to their Christmas party and I want a 15% discount for employees.
Yeah. It's I stopped at McDonald's to grab some lunch today.
I don't use their kiosks.
It took 10 minutes for them to understand that I only wanted ketchup and mayonnaise on my hamburger.
Yeah. It's
And they still messed it up.
you got mustard, didn't you?
I got onions.
Oh.
You know, ketchup and mayonnaise only equals ketchup, mayonnaise, and onions, apparently.
Yeah.
I was in California in the late 90s and I got a chocolate shake that had diced onions in it.
No way.
Wow.
To this day, I have no idea how that could have possibly have happened without them physically putting onions in that shake. But they claim they did not put onions in that shake, but there is no way for that to happen.
You
Took
somebody off again.
Yeah, you got to stop ticking the people off. If you just use the kiosk.
Nope,
No.
nope, not gonna happen.
Jeez.
Maybe have AI write you up the order and then give that to them.
Well, you need to pull in. You need to pull into slot A, and we'll run the food out to you. No, that doesn't happen either.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you're just becoming an old cankerous man at this point.
Nope. I know why they do it. It's to keep corporate happy. That way they think the lines are moving. It's all sneakiness, and whoever the manager is inside has them people pull out because that way they can take you off their clock, so it doesn't show you it takes them longer to prepare stuff.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
But then you get onions in your shake. So that's just the price you got to pay.
That was in '97, Kenny.
Yeah,
was-
you haven't forgot yet.
I just walked up, and got a chocolate shake, and that was in there. And I was like, how is this possible?
Yeah.
But maybe they were from the future and they knew I was going to be an asshole at the drive-thrus and all these kiosks.
20 years later, 20 years later, he's going to be a jerk. So let's put onions in his chocolate shake.
Yeah.
Let's nip this in the bud. Let's give him a reason to be feisty.
Well, wait a minute now.
Oh,
How did
my
it taste,
goodness.
Bill? Did it taste okay?
Do what?
Did it taste okay?
Did it taste okay?
Yeah.
No, it tastes like crap.
Okay, just checking. Maybe it's a new thing.
No. Yeah, it's a new thing. Try it.
Yeah.
Oof. Not good.
Damien, how's business going?
It is. It took us until end of February to get caught up with full to gap orders and orders over the winter.
Yeah.
And then the next weekend we went to Scorched Earth.
Yeah.
And sold out completely.
Wow.
And took a bunch more orders and working on getting those orders done. But trying to keep up with things and, dealing with issues with getting the rubber O-rings. Like the black rubber O-rings are nice and easy. I can get them from anywhere.
Yeah.
But apparently all the colored O-rings that exist in the world all come from China, apparently. Every one of them. None of them are made in the U.S. at all. The black ones are, but the colored ones apparently aren't.
Yeah.
The price on a bag of colored rubber O-rings went from about $6 to $14 a bag, and there's 250 in a bag.
Sure.
It takes 500 to make one gator mill of the rubber O-rings. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah. Did you ever speak to the owner of the place that makes the black ones and ask him if he'd be interested in making some colored ones?
So I have a company called Canyon that I'm dealing with out of New Hampshire.
Yeah.
And my black rubber O-rings, I buy 24,000, a bag of 24,000 of them at a time.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I get them for right around a penny a piece. I get them very, very inexpensive because I buy so much.
Yeah.
I asked him about doing them. And he said, let me get back to you. For $300, I can get 10,000 made.
Oh, wow.
That's just one color.
Right.
So,
It's cutting into your margins.
right. I pay with shipping. I pay about $280 for 24,000 black ones.
Yeah.
So when I calculate it all out, at some point I'm probably gonna find what colors are my most popular. Like right now, like white rubber O-rings are really popular. So are green and brown for camos and stuff like that. So I might bite the bullet and buy those in the big bulk. But the other ones I don't use anywhere near as much, so I might just keep buying them in the bags for right now.
Yeah.
But the aluminum rings jumped up for a little bit. But they're now kind of settling back down because my company I get my rings out of, the metal rings out of, is out of New York, but they were sourcing all their aluminum from Canada. So they were getting tariffed on all the aluminum they were bringing in from Canada.
Yeah.
That's calmed down. That's calmed down now at least. But yeah, it was some weird stuff. So got it all figured. I think we got it all figured out at this point. We'll see.
Good.
Yeah. That's great. Well, I'm glad to hear it's business as good as usual.
Yeah.
Yep.
I remember when we met the first time at Super Game, Indiana. And I said, oh, we need to get a picture together because you're going to be famous one day.
Yeah.
I knew.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Here I am 5 years later,
Celebrity, getting awards.
still in business, winning awards for being an ambassador to the game.
Mm-hmm.
Never would have thought it. Remember I said, I'm just here for the fun. I said,
Yeah.
said, nope, you're going to be famous.
Yeah. I told you, I can see things. Bill sees things better than I. I mean, let's just look at his intuition about McDonald's drive-thru lines and whatnot. But I see things.
Yeah.
He knows things that I don't even know, like onions and milkshakes. But
Who'd have thought?
who would have thought? But I knew things, and that's one of the things I knew.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, gentlemen, I'm going to jump off here. I got an early morning tomorrow.
Don't we all?
It was good talking with both of you. Thank you for having me on, Kenny. Bill, it's always a pleasure, sir.
Yep, that is a pleasure having you on, and I'll see you Friday.
Kenny's dad, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Yep.
All right, guys, we'll talk to you later.
All right.
See ya.
See you, Damien.
There you have it. Damien, Gatormouth Paintball, and he'll be hosting the Cartoon Wars. He'll be arriving in Michigan on Friday.
Does he charge for autographs?
Not yet, but don't give me any ideas.
Okay.
Start costing more money. But, we got Bill, and Bill's going to be setting up the old school paintball gun museum, which is epic, and you need to go see it.
Yes.
Without question. And that'll be here in April. So April 25th and 26th.
Yep.
Well, 24th. You need to get there on Friday because Bill, didn't you build a autococker for Friday?
Yeah, we're giving away an autococker. Joe and Angie's got a contest going on, and whoever shares it, you get put in for a drawing and you can win it. It's one of the Thompson style snipers.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
yeah.
So there's two opportunities, right? Because usually you don't give away again for the one-on-one.
Well, that's we give just a pump gun away for that. Yeah, another autococker, but it won't have the Thompson stock on it.
No.
So it's just a snipe. It's just regular sniper.
Yeah.
So
Well,
actually, I'm still building it. I think I'm using a mini cocker body.
It's down in Root House, Illinois. Is that right?
Yep.
And what's the field?
Paintball to go in Root House, Illinois. Come see Joe's Wood.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's proud of his wood.
No,
Yeah, he's proud of it.
no, it'll be just a regular autococker, but it'll have Bud Orr's autograph on it.
Yeah.
Very.
Bud's not making that one, is he?
No. Well, he made the body.
No, he's not making it to the event.
No. No, Bud just had his hip replaced.
Well, he should be fine then.
Yeah.
He's bionic.
You lost the gun, huh?
Yes, I did.
Huh.
Oh man. We've got a celebrity in the chat here. We got Steve. Paintball Dave and I will be there.
There it is.
Sweet.
From,
Really?
his actual name's Tim, but I call him Steve. And why I can't really answer it.
It's a long story, I'm sure.
Just swore that his name was Steve and started introducing him as Steve, and he was like, "Yep, I'm Steve," and then that was the end of it.
There it is.
Yeah.
But this will be the body that I'll be making the gun out of.
It's nice, nice
Yeah.
contrast.
Yeah.
On there.
He's got a good start. He got the barrel on.
Doesn't work.
The barrel, I'll be using. I sent a bunch of the stock barrels to BMC to be freak board, so you'll be able to change out. If you have the freak kit, you'll be able to change the bore out on your barrel.
great. That'll be fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be fun, and it won't take away from the aesthetics because it's the factory barrel.
Yep. The sleeper.
Yeah, a sleeper.
Yep. Tim says, save our spot for the camper.
I mean, Steve,
Steve.
there's always plenty of camping. Well, they want that up front stuff, don't they?
Well, they got their blue stickers there hanging in their rear view, so they can do it.
Pretty much.
As long as Tim doesn't run over any of the canopies, everything will be okay.
Bud.
Oh, there's Bud. Hello.
What are you doing?
Ah, we're on a podcast.
What?
We're on the General Paintball Museum podcast.
Still interested.
Oh, okay. What's today? Wednesday?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'll call you in a little bit. All right.
You want to be on the podcast?
Well, I ain't dressed for it, but I will.
No, it's okay. Nope.
All right.
All right. We'll talk to you here in a little bit.
Okay.
All right. See you. You lost track of days. He called Tim yesterday 3 times and tell him everything's going okay. And Tim's like, well, you've already called me 3 times.
Yeah, those meds are good.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Those are the good meds.
You know what day it is.
Ah,
He's loud.
Yeah, he's got seniority.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So yeah, Monte Casino. If you're not going, you probably should.
Yep.
You got free camping, free firewood,
Free showers.
free hot showers.
Hot showers.
Yeah.
They have free shampoo in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, body soap / shampoo. It's an all-in-one there.
That's better than the Marriott.
Yeah, better than the Marriott. Sure.
Yeah.
And then they have a quiet area for those campers that don't want to be bothered by shenanigans or noise. And free firewood, free showers. Adam's Cook Shack. Joe usually has some sort of entertainment on Saturday nights, karaoke or something other. You have the 1-versus-1 tournament where you could win that pump gun signed by Bud Orr. And then you got the Monte Casino event. And then at the event, you have high pressure air at all the dead zones. So you don't have to hike back to the pro shop to get your high pressure air.
Just got to make sure you carry plenty of paint.
Yeah, you got to carry a lot of paint. They got busing service pending on weather to get to the back corners of the field. You've got a pirate ship that can be played on. It's life size. You got the landing craft. You have the town. You got the tavern. You got all kinds of things.
Yeah, and he's made more pads down below too. He had a bobcat for several days, and he used it to make some really good trails. So
Great.
it's really opened up the field, down below the Abbey and everywhere. It's going to be something.
That large area for camping. That's large.
Yep, big area for camping.
Oh yeah.
You have PB Sports on site.
Always.
Yep.
So any other vendors? I don't remember the list off the top of my head.
That's something I do not know.
But I know PB Sports will be there. Let's see here. For all those that care, my wife is going to bed.
Well, Susan already went to bed, so
Yeah, well, that's typical.
yeah. And I still got to feed horses because my truck broke down, and I had time to get here right pretty much when you started. So
Yep. Well, we appreciate making it. And then let's see what other possible things as they got going on there. It's just a good time. They don't have any shenanigans or any bad mojo people. They it's a pretty good, fun event. A few hundred people always come out to play, and it's always a great time. So everybody should go see Bill and Joe's Wood.
Yeah.
Track.
Oh shoot.
And then if you really sweet talk Angie, you might get some pancakes.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Angie's pancakes. I don't know. I've been working on her for years. I've yet to see these pancakes.
You had to make your own.
I had to make my own.
Yeah.
And everybody else, you make.
Well, they're guaranteed. I just bring them. I throw them in the microwave. They're already pre-made.
Yeah, that might kill you. Well, those preservatives and whatnot.
Not just using a microwave could kill you.
See, something's out to kill you.
No, Hal and Cole's coming this year, so and I know some of our Woodland Warrior guys are going to be there, so it'll be pretty fun.
Well, Hal's always a great time.
Always.
Keep an eye on your stocks, Bill.
Yep.
And yep, I will not make it, sadly, but I wish I was there.
Yeah. I don't know. Daughter, daddy dance.
Yeah. And apparently we have tickets to see The Lion King musical
At the theater?
at the theater.
Oh, boy.
Oh my.
Yep, it's a good thing. Oh, they got another celebrity in the chat here.
Oh, here he is.
Hey, bud.
Hi, bud. It's Wednesday, bud.
Yeah.
Don't forget to call Tim.
Yeah, don't forget to call Tim. Keep him updated.
Yeah.
Oh.
When you going to finish this pro light, huh?
No.
No?
Need more
Oh.
parts. Did you know they stopped making ProLite parts? That's weird.
I got to put together. I got one of those stocks from Mark,
Yeah.
and I still got to put that on a Pro Light. So
Yeah, I saw Allen Paintball Products was scrapping all their molds.
Uh-oh.
yep. Hey, I messaged him for you.
Messaged him for me.
Yeah, it was funny. I messaged him. I go, hey, have you ever thought of maybe making a donation to the?
I made a comment on the Facebook.
Yeah, that's what I did too, and I put it. Please do not get upset over the automated response.
Mhm.
Disclaimer.
He's only like 3 hours from me. I could go down there and pick him up, but he will not.
Yeah.
Huh. You won't allow it.
I'd drive down there. I'd be down there tomorrow. Shoot.
He throws it in the dumpster.
Those are in the dumpster.
Well, those will be going to the scrap guy because those are aluminum and it's metal. So yeah, it'd be awesome to have the the mold to for the grips and just anything even just half a mold or whatever just for some of this historic stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to have him. He said he was going to donate some, and then he backed out. So I don't know.
Yep.
I guess he's going to scrap them. But I mean, let's be honest. That block, which is a big block of metal, don't get me wrong. But how much do you think that is in scrap? Really?
That's 75 cents a pound. That one that I got probably weighs 25 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Just that little block. I mean, it's solid. It's
We're talking $25 here.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you went to ship it, woo!
I'll go get them because I'm going to get a couple.
It's just
Yeah.
hours.
I'll give them $26 each, more than scrap.
Yeah.
And you don't have to take it.
And then he didn't have to have anything done to it. It just disappears. He makes more money than scrap, and it goes to a museum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It drives me crazy.
It's a little bit of a sore spot with you there.
Well, you don't think it drives me crazy? I'm like a kleptomaniac. I'm like, God dang it.
Yeah. But we can make it a legitimate tax write-off with a donation to the museum. I mean, he can do whatever he wants with it. It's not like they're in business. They're just liquidating what they have. Why not just donate it and make some parts useful out of it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Drives me crazy.
Oh well. Well, just think of all the stuff that's just in landfills and everything from the history of paintball.
Yeah. But this one's just obvious. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Just sitting there. Then take a picture and share it with us. Like, oh yeah, it's a sad day. I just put all this brand new product in the dumpster.
No.
Yeah.
I'll sell you the cart that I used to dump it in the dumpster. I won't sell you the hoppers at a discounted rate. I'll sell you the cart though. But then he'll pull them out of the dumpster if you pay him, $50 a hopper. But you can't get that out of it. I tell you what, App Man, you're driving me crazy. Or I can go on eBay and buy it for cheaper than I can buy it if he pulls it out of the dumpster. But
Yeah.
drives me crazy.
Oh well.
We got some nipple protectors.
Yep.
How many of them?
A lot.
1,000?
More than 1,000. Yeah, I've got several of those bags.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Well, I just got what I needed.
Yeah, I just got whatever he gave me.
Yeah, I pulled out the other night. I had a raccoon got in our garage, so I grabbed the only gun that was close, and it turns out that the eBid description really didn't match the gun. It by working, just because the pump action works doesn't mean the gun works.
Yeah, did it leak when you punctured the 12?
Oh yeah, it went everywhere, and the raccoon looked at me like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I was like, "Crap."
Stay right there. Don't move. I'll be back.
Yep. Well, I couldn't shoot it with a real gun because it was underneath Susan's car, and she was having a cow that I was going to shoot it with a paintball gun anyway. So.
Yeah, but that would wash off. It'd be okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I don't care what comes. It can stay on the raccoon.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I meant the car, but sure.
Yep. Well, I did accomplish something today. I got the bolts I needed for the Thompson stocks for the adapters.
Oh, that's great.
So, yeah, they turned out really good. They're totally flush and nice and clean and black and
Nice.
matches. They did a good job anodizing them. So
Tomorrow, you got to start working on a truck a little bit.
yeah, it's I've got to go down. I had to have it towed because I was 7 miles from the field, so I had it towed to the field. So me and a couple guys are going to go down there, and we're going to get it ready to get loaded on a big flatbed trailer, and then we're going to haul it into a diesel shop here in Springfield.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that is exciting.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Well, nobody died yet.
Give it time.
No, not yet. No, but there's always tomorrow.
A casualty.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna try and charge the batteries first, to see if we can get it started again, and then I'll just drive it. I'll haul ass back to Springfield, and then just go from there.
Yeah. That's not exciting at all, but
No.
good luck there.
Yeah.
It's going to take a heck of a jump.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. We're gonna let it charge all day. So we'll it's 2 batteries. So it's and it's an industrial charger. So it's a big battery charger. So
Should work.
yeah, do that or it'll burn down, which that'd really hurt my feelings.
Yeah, it'd be a terrible shame if insurance had to buy you a new truck.
Yeah. Yeah. Till they see this, then it'd be like fraud. Then I'll be in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, it was an accident. Clearly, we didn't say you were going to burn it to the ground. It was going to clearly be a battery accident.
Yeah, way to go, Kenny. Yeah. Good save there.
Yeah.
Those,
Hypotheticals.
Insurance company's watching the show tonight.
Yeah, we have one viewer right now, so I doubt it's the insurance
Could
company.
be an insurance guy, girl.
Yeah, it might be my insurance person.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably not. I'm guessing it's Bud. You can't figure out where the red button is at this point.
I'll rat you out.
I know. Let's see. I got some. I bought some items for the museum. I bought the World Cup pin that was online for sale recently.
Cool.
It says World Cup 2001, and it's a 32 degrees paintball player.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Looked like it was shooting an Intimidator, maybe.
yep,
Yeah, it was bigger than I thought it was going to be. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, they're big.
My mouse, really. It's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was excited to see that. Bill's probably got 3 of them sitting there because Bill was
No,
out.
I've got one,
That's all I have.
but
Digging deep.
uh,
It's Tim or Steve. It's Steve's watching, not Bud. Thanks, Steve. We appreciate it. Steve's Atomic Rabbit vest that he used when he played with the Atomic Rabbits in the late 80s is going to be on display this week at Cartoon World. Steve's vest,
There's numerous other items on display.
including Tim's Phantom, will also be on. I mean, Steve's Phantom will be on display also.
well,
Bud's personal gun will also be on display.
it's in the big box. So
I also bought the 32 degrees barrels, all the colors.
oh sweet. Was that from that one guy's collection?
Yep. And I bought all of his black dragons. And I know nobody cares, but I have a soft spot for him, so it worked out. So I already had a black one, but now I have a black one, an additional black one, new in the box, and a purple one, a red one, and a green one.
Nice.
All the same.
They're not a bad gun. They deserve a good place in history.
Don't tell Bill that.
Yes, I will be bringing them order, Tim.
Look at that. It lives.
It does.
Yep.
So yeah.
It'll be right there at the front of the entrance to the museum.
He says,
Yep.
"Hey, I can sit by it."
He could pet it.
Yeah.
You can touch it.
The precious.
Uh,
Yeah.
He's sitting in his lap like a little dog.
Yeah. It's a little heavy for his lap.
Yes, it is. That thing is a beast.
It is.
Well made.
It sure is. Well, let's see here. I guess we're about out of time, so I'll put another plug. Anyone interested in putting in Tim left. Anybody else putting in put a plug in for the raffle? For anybody who's interested, you can purchase tickets now. You can go to the General Paintball Museum Facebook page and go to our PayPal or PayPal me raffle tickets, $5 a ticket, or 6 tickets for $25, and each ticket gets you a chance to win. We'll keep that PayPal online open until Saturday, I guess.
And what's the prize?
And the prize is a Dye i5 brand new mask, grayscale. And then if in person you make it, it's $25 for your 6 tickets, and that the first 10 people that do that will receive a Dye paintball hat, brand new. So the hat goes for about $25-$30. So it's pretty much you buy a hat and you get 6 chances to win a mask. So, and you're donating.
Sweet.
The mask is MSRP would be.
I think the mask is valued at about $230 to $250, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So it's got to be a
Nice mask.
It is. And it's already loaded up in the trailer. We're ready. I pretty much loaded up already. So everything should be good to go for Friday. And then we'll arrive Friday evening, and then we'll be ready to go. It's supposed to rain Friday. I don't know if anybody cares, but yeah, rain. The museum's going, so I'm sorry. It's my fault.
You can test your roof.
Yeah, I did fix the roof. I've sealed it up with all kinds of flashing sealant, and there's a small leak over the back door. I haven't quite figured out if it's the door leaking or if it's the roof in the back corner, but I did see a lot of that, so I'll get back to you on that. But it's much better than all the leaks I had before. So
Flex Seal.
I started with Flex Seal. There's Flex Seal around the roof vents, and then that didn't work. So I went with the flashing sealant. It's flexible. It stays flexible all the time, and it's clear. So I tried that. That seemed to work a lot better, but it still has a small drip on the one roof vent, but that's in the center of the museum, so I'm okay with that. It doesn't land on anything. It just lands on me when I'm sleeping in it.
Right before.
Yep, right in the forehead.
Be like a water torture.
Yeah.
And then my daughter wants to come with me, so she's also coming with me for Friday, Saturday. And I think her mom's picking her up on Saturday afternoon. So you'll have the mini me version there.
Yes.
She'll be there, supervising. So,
Excellent.
Yep. So come out and see us and Bill at the end of the month at Monte Casino, because you will have a very epic collection on display. When it takes 2 days to set up, you know it's going to be good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. A lot of new stuff that people hasn't seen. I've acquired a lot of new stuff. So
Bill's always acquiring stuff.
And Kenny's redesigned or upgraded the trailer museum, so it looks quite a bit better.
yeah.
Yep. And also, the museum has a new service we can offer as of this week.
Ooh.
I am now Minister Stewart. So I can marry people at the museum. So come on by if you're looking to get hitched at the paintball museum. It's like Elvis, but different.
You'll marry any couple?
Yeah, I have no preference here.
Okay.
So yeah, as long as you make a donation to the museum, of course.
Yeah.
But now, does that carry on to every state, or how does that work?
I'm good for all 50 states.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So I'm an ordained minister now.
Yep.
So what's your title now officially again?
Minister Stewart.
I mean,
But,
beyond that.
Oh, we got a lot of. I have a lot of titles I've acquired.
Four titles?
So I'm a master electrician. So I'm a master, and I'm a lord because I own property in Scotland, and I'm a colonel because I am a member of the Kentucky Colonels Organization.
No.
And I'm a minister. So I don't know how to put it all together, but it's a new title. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Dudist minister. I'm ordained in the Dudist church.
The Dudist, huh? Okay.
I'm not even going to ask about that.
Well, Bill gets around. I don't know.
Well, you've never seen that movie?
I can't say I must have not. No.
What movie is that?
Oh my gosh.
We live sheltered lives
Yeah.
here.
I spend a lot of time out here in the museum.
With the dude? You've never seen that movie?
The dude?
With dude?
Yeah. That's not the name of the movie, but that's the character that he plays.
Oh, I guess I have not.
There's a whole bunch of different twists in that movie that people think that, that the characters come from other movies. But
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
hell, I can't even remember it now. You put me on the spot.
Yeah, you'll send me a message at like 2 a.m.
It's funny. The dude's in the bathtub, and these two Nazi guys throw a ferret in there and trying to bite him while he's in the bathtub. It's a hilarious movie.
Is that Jeff Bridges that plays the dude?
Yeah.
Sounds like one of us has seen it.
Yeah. Gosh dang it! Now you're gonna.
A lot of pressure here.
Too late.
Uh,
So yeah, that's just another another feature we have here at the General Paintball Museum.
A dudist.
Tim, aka Steve, would like to see me perform a marriage on top of the ship during a game while the bagpipes are playing.
Well, there you go.
I mean, anything's possible for a generous enough donation to the museum. I can make that happen. Tim, you looking?
Yeah, the Big Lebowski. How could I forget that?
Big Lebowski.
Yeah, I've seen parts of it. But I
Oh,
haven't
that's
seen
funny.
the part.
I have not watched it yet. Yeah. So yeah, Tim wants me to marry people on top of the ship during a game with the bagpipes playing. So I mean, it could be your wedding thing. We can make this happen.
Paintball flying.
Yep. All right. Well, I guess that concludes us. Let's see. Our next show should be 2 weeks from now, which will be you will be in Monte Casino.
Yep.
So
We might have to do one next Wednesday. We'll try and get Joe, if we can get Joe on there, just so we can talk about Monte Casino.
I think that'd be great.
Yep. We like hearing about Joe's Wood.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fine.
Joe is
We'll
Mr.
see if we can get him on there.
Yep, that's fine. See if you can wrangle him. We'll see if we can do a show next week then for him.
Get him and his boy on there.
Yep, we'll get Jake on there too. He could sit there and they got that background, that really cool background that's going on.
And he's the other one that knows how to work the phone, so that
Yeah.
kind of works out. Okay, well, it sounds great, and I guess we'll see everybody next time.
All right. See you guys.